At the end of a street, cloaked in light, stands an aging chapel, abandoned. Its bell tower, long silent. The camera approaches its steps. We pass through these closed doors, phasing through. It becomes cold. Strange shadows move without light, sharp and unnatural. The screen adjusts its brightness. This is not a sanctuary, but tunnels. It was never meant to reflect the divine. Something older than faith. The light is not ours anymore. It ruptures all that is sacred and profane. A place where light has been turned inside out. The light, the shadow, none of it is safe. It comes to reap. Unending. And we quickly transition as the screen fades from black and back into the scene. We left our circle of shadow and light in the secret underground the secret underground lab of Dr. Frankenstein in the Briarbank College, currently interrogating a soldier of pyre crumpled against the wall where they had been thrown by your new larger than life friend. Just if you could quickly roll me, it could be either survey or focus.
Both of us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do focus.
Samesies, I'm going focus.
Yeah, one gilded. Oh, 5.
4 on the gilded.
4 on the gilded and 5. So mixed successes. You can see, first of all, that remembering, as I just said, this individual had been thrown, and you can hear them kind of wincing, wheezing. They may have broken a couple of ribs here as you kind of inspect and analyze as you walk up to them. You'll also realize your new friend, who was just next to you, has disappeared into the darkness.
Oh my god!
And is gone. Not to be seen, not heard, which is particularly interesting for someone their size. I'll leave you with that.
He just vanished into thin air.
Well, it must be magic. I've heard these things happen. Oh wait, no, it's not magic, no.
I thought you were going to say trick of the light. That's usually the line, isn't it?
You said it. It's too late. We all had
He's still there. We just can't see him.
Yep.
9
It
magic.
was magic.
Not
Finally.
magic at all.
Finally.
9.
The professor's starting to believe.
Never.
Thibault will be staring into a ghost that he can see somewhere there, kind of in the dark. So, what's the plan? How are we gonna get this happening?
Excuse me, we are trying to come up with the plan. Will you please be quiet? Right, well, first of all, I think we must get some cough medicine for this person. And then...
we should...
Blood trickles down.
Oh, 9.
You can't see their face because remember it's currently covered. You just see like a line of blood trickle where you think the mouth would be, just phase through the white cloth.
Okay.
And drip onto the white of their breast.
May I walk up to them and say,
I will follow.
Yeah?
yeah, and look into their eyes and say, tell us the whole plan. Worth a try?
We're always never too smart. I do not know why they even employed you here.
You have a silly accent. Vices.
Excuse me? Says all of us. Yes, where are you from? I don't recognize your accent.
They take a hand and just as it shakes from shock, as in because of the trauma done to the body, they lift it up, and it is indeed your secretary.
Oh my god, what are you doing down here? Quick, we must help them. You must be down here by accident, I will assume.
You know each other?
Yeah, it is my secretary. Brenda, I'm so sorry. I did not realize it was you.
Brenda?
You think this was all planned?
Nine, it's all a trick of the light.
Oh, now you get in.
That's what you keep saying, but you know deep inside, you cannot lie to yourself. Enough.
You are too late.
What for?
For the new beginning.
Okay. Is it a good beginning?
It is glorious.
What about just keeping the status quo? Is that possible?
The status quo is unclean.
Could I get my bleed detector out very kind of like my locket carefully, just kind of like I don't want to show it in her face kind of thing, but just get it slowly out and open it just to see if I detect any bleed.
Okay, I'm gonna let you roll a sense roll. Since you're using bleed detector, you get extra die.
Oh wow!
It's gear. Okay. Because it's gear.
Oh, you're amazing. Okay, so I have 4. Fucking hell.
Wow.
Yeah, because I have 3 incense.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
I have an ability.
All the dice. All ones.
Wow, that was close to almost not a success. It's a mixed success with a 5. But I go 1, 2,
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, then the other one.
Okay. Yeah. You'll get the result of it easy enough, and go. It starts to kind of go beep, 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 and your beard is not fully glowing, but there's a slight tinge.
Okay.
I would say the part of the failure of that is you don't know where the source of it is.
Okay.
That's
the way I flavor is like a little locker with a picture of us,
Yeah.
and then the smoke comes out. And like you said, it bleeps a little bit as well, makes like a sound, but it sounds very ghostly, kind of like.
Yeah.
Cool. I will kind of look too close with this kind of face, like raising my eyebrows, like a kind of feel like you will see that you said my beard glow blue a little bit, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Yes,
so
I
you
guess.
can't really localize. It's in the general vicinity, fairly close by, but you're not sure where exactly. It's a small amount of it somewhere.
Yeah, so I point the beard too close, like.
Our order. They gather, and they will soon purify all.
Okay, so Brenda, as my secretary, can you arrange a meeting for this order? Maybe, I don't know, what is the time now? An hour or two, maybe. Just allow me to have a snooze, and then we will go and see them.
The thing is, none of us here will see the next 2 minutes. Long live the mother, the father, the child. All of you roll survey.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Light illuminates and may it burn brightly for eternity and snuff out the darkness.
I know what you're
What do
doing.
you guys roll?
Yeah, I haven't rolled yet, sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a drive as well, which is give me a 5. Got a 5.
Yeah, me too, actually, to cancel the disadvantage. I'll burn one drive.
Okay,
3. Fuck.
3.
Yeah.
Purity is all. You will see their hand has been clenched. And as they're lying there, they open their hand and a little metal vialed container full of, and your bleeper starts to go off.
Oh no.
No.
Let's run, let's run.
And it explodes. Klaus,
Yes.
you will get advantage on this move roll.
Okay. As I'm running away, I'll be like, this was not on the agenda!
Yeah. This is not cool. Both do it, yeah?
2 5s, 55. So a 5.
So 5, okay. So
Only him does it, or me as well?
he only gets an extra die
Yeah,
because of
But I do the move.
he's seen it. He has more time to react than you.
Okay. I still get the move roll, right? Or no?
Yes, you get the move roll. You just don't get an extra die to this.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. Cool.
Yeah.
I got a 6 Candela.
Ooh, well done.
3 dice.
Because that would have been very bad for you.
Very good at running. That's where I go.
You see it and you go, oh, and you go to dive out the way, and what happens? What you quickly realize is this is the fuel source from their fire, from the flame blades, and it just goes, and an inferno engulfs her. She's toast, and both you manage to dive just out of time, but you will sustain some damage here. You'll both take a marking body.
Okay.
As the fire just anything that isn't covered gets a bit burnt. You know, you get a little sear like a steak.
Ooh, okay.
You know, it's not a crazy degree burns, but it hurts.
It will be kind of like weird if you're okay with that. Like Keeper, that my face kind of looks burned and things and everything looks a little bit burned, but my beard and my hair is completely like untouched, like it doesn't actually burn because the magic of it.
Yeah,
it's blue.
Of course.
Once the fire dies down, can I just check back and see how Brenda is?
Just a smoking black husk.
Damn, she's got away!
Yeah.
She got away.
She's not there.
We will meet again, Brenda!
Oh, damn, I can't believe she managed to escape. What about the tall guy? Do you think he was there hiding and he got burned too? Oh.
Well, it is all very interesting.
Oh, damn. This is so weird.
Okay. Cool, well, we survived the assassination attempt. That's good. How?
I can't believe they are working for the pyre, right? Is that the pyre?
They're a soldier. Yeah.
Yeah.
How bad is the lab looking now? Is it basically destroyed, or is there clues?
No. It's a very kind of localized, and there's not really much left here that's really functioning. Okay. Also, you had a bit of the kind of Tesla elements. I'm going to say at this point, it kind of knocks out any remaining elements, and you are in the dark, apart from the glowing beard of Diego.
Okay. We'll use that to light the way, I think.
I don't know if it's gonna work. It's not very bright. Just like nothing.
Yeah. Mind you, the one that had the light source is now dipped into the shadows.
Disappeared. Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna say you could use the beard. It's gonna take you a minute to find your way out.
Stolen toothbrush. Could I set my stolen toothbrush aflame to create a tiny candle? I don't know what it is. It's the stolen toothbrush.
Awesome.
Wait, you want to take some of the flames that are on your beard and light something?
No, like, like the flames that is, if it's any kind of like coal or something, I just want to try to light the toothbrush so it kind of burns a little like a baby candle. I mean, it's just like a wooden toothbrush.
I'm sure, have you not said you have a toothbrush?
I just said on my note, I have a stolen toothbrush, that's all. I don't actually notes.
Why the fuck not? Why? Okay, sure you can. Absolutely. You have a flaming toothbrush.
This will help.
That will melt by the time you get out.
Let's look
it just kind of...
Oh. Yep, okay.
And you have to drop it because it's getting too hot.
Shit.
When you get back into the office of Frankenstein,
yes,
coming out, you do, without a roll, hear sirens.
Ooh, okay. Oh my god, they're gonna find a dead caretaker.
You probably do not want to stick around.
Sure. May I possibly do a thing?
Yes.
I think I'm right in saying we haven't seen Dr. Frankenstein yet that I can...
No, you haven't.
I have an ability. I have an ability called University Resources. So it essentially says your university has alumni all over the world. Once per session, describe a person you know from the tenure as a professor and ask the GM where they can be found locally. My thinking is I might know other hangouts for Professor Frankenstein. Am I allowed to ask you? And I don't want to ruin the story if he's meant to be hidden, so please tell me no.
No.
But what I want to do is to try and find him.
What I'll say is that I will say this to remind you more than anything, because you don't actually know where he lives. You have not actually hung out with him outside of campus.
Fair point.
What you do remember is that they had mentioned in a note you had taken off Diego Paris that
the second device thing that he created, the bioweapon.
It was actually the original device. The one you found was a secondary one they had just finished building. I would say, as a kind of almost like a deduction thing, and you'll think of, if it's not here and he's working with Pyre, who are a kind of religious zealot faction of the Ascendancy faith, where does the Ascendancy thrive?
Okay.
In the Shrive line.
Yeah.
The district of the Ascendancy.
Well, in that case, then, to the science mobile.
Yes, let's do it. We could pay a visit to my father. That could be fun.
And as you go out, I will say there is someone standing over where you had buried the groundskeeper.
Someone.
It is the morning shift.
Oh, okay.
Someone from the morning shift has arrived, and they have obviously contacted the authorities.
Sure.
I will get you, as you go to the science mobile, to roll hide.
Okay. Ooh.
Hide.
6.
Oh, nice one.
I set the science mobile to quiet.
Everything's electric anyway, so you're fine.
I purposely have things to make it loud, but
Yeah. You want people to know you've got
exactly.
It's like when people have all their muscle cars and stuff, and just be like, I don't have to drive this fast. I just want you to know I'm here. Like, Yeah.
I got a 5 and a 6. The 5 is in the gilded, so I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, mixed success, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. You will you'll find something out later. Anyway,
Oh no.
good stuff.
you get into the
That's
science
always good.
mobile and you get in, and as you peel off, you can see cars coming round and parking out as you pass through the corner. And safe to say, you are quite certain that nobody saw you.
Okay.
It's morning, but the sun hasn't risen high enough to kind of reveal much here. It's literally sunrise, and because the college, you've got all these kind of with Briarbank, it's a wealthy area, so you've got these high-rise buildings and stuff. So the sun hasn't quite come through yet. It's just kind of peeking over the top at the moment, and a bit rays are shining into the Briarwood College grounds, which then kind of illuminates this scene as you see the authorities coming in and gathering to talk to the groundsman that has come back on shift for the morning to find his colleague dead.
As you do.
In weird circumstances. Yeah.
How does the science mobile sounds like? Is it like the Batmobile, or is it more like the kind of like Back to the Future?
You tell me, Dr. Glass.
None of the above. It looks old, even though it's brand new. It backfires a lot. I don't know if you've seen like the old cartoons of like really old rubbish cars.
Pedestrians just stuck because the thing getting shot at.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It looks like it's moving up and down even when it's not really.
So it's chitty bang bang.
Yeah, full on. Genuinely, that was my inspiration for it. Chitty bang
Wacky races style.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Fair enough. Lovely.
I love that.
All right.
But damn, it moves a lot. It's crazy.
I think it lends character.
Yes, I mean, I will say it's not fully enjoyable, but it's a weird.
What I will say at this point, if it works for yourselves, you've not technically taken a rest of any kind yet.
Sure.
Would you, and I'll put it to you, would you like to go back to the block of flats where you guys work out of, live, and have your hideout, your safe house? And
the Eye of Truth?
Yeah. Which you'll be able to do any stitch refresh and stuff
that
you guys want to do. Happy for that to happen.
Sure.
So as you arrive and you kind of get yourself in quickly and just kind of take a second and try and absorb what's happened throughout the night. And you can all maybe get some sleep maybe, or whatever kind of things you want to do.
I will imagine maybe I will sniff a bit of ether to make myself knock out, kind of thing.
Yeah.
something that I will imagine people have access to in those kind of times to sleep.
Yeah. So, with that, you've obviously can either do each of you a stitch, a refresh, or a train in this moment.
Okay, I think I've got to go for a stitch. My body isn't that good, so I think.
Will you remind me what they do, please?
So stitch clears all marks for 1 PC.
Okay.
Refresh, recoup all used drives and resistances for 1 PC. Train, take a d6 that may be used for any role in the next assignment. So, that's 1. So you both can't have the same.
Okay.
You have to pick 1.
I think I'll... Yeah, because I have 2 marks, so... Yeah, maybe I want all my drives. What do you think?
So, one of you gets the stitch, one of you gets the refresh.
Oh, we've done it where you can
So you got the...
like have the same thing before. Because I think we all did a stitch once, to be honest.
I think I was being cool with that, so I'll just continue to be cool
come
with
on,
it.
be cool!
Be cool, man! Because technically, it says clears all marks for 1 PC.
Okay.
I mean, you guys it as a full resources available. Just double check this out. Yeah, just do it.
See, I knew you were
Just do
cool.
it.
Yeah, we just call the nurse like for a while.
Yeah,
Come
so
on,
you can
just
both
do it.
refresh. You can only obviously do one of these things, but you can both do stitch if you really
Thank
want
you.
to.
Yeah, I think so. I've cleared the 2 marks.
It's a pull. It says it's a pull. I think it was just the wording there, so I'm not sure. But there we go. Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, so many rules between
Dean.
D&D and Candela, it's hard to keep track. Sometimes. A lot of games to keep track of. Rules. But it's our game, we do what we want.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Cool.
Great, so...
I'm definitely going to
Go ahead.
stitch in that case.
Okay. So as you all rest and take this time, where would you say each of your characters' heads are at, having and kind of coming away from what you just experienced at the college?
My head will be exactly just above the neck. I think more than anything else, I think he's a bit annoyed that he now doesn't have a secretary and he's going to have to do a new posting. Because that takes time. You know what it's like to hire people in. Jeez. So
extensive interview process.
Yeah, he's got a real headache. He's really going, oh god. But she knew the coffee order. She knew, you know. So yeah, that's causing him a bit of a migraine.
And she bothered to get it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She never got it, but she knew it.
You post-it notes, and then you just find them in the bin next to her desk.
She'd get the coffee and throw it in the bin.
Hilarious. And what about T-Ball as he drifts off after Hayden Smitha?
I think it's a lot to take in what's happened. He's confused a little bit with the fact that he feels like even though he got away from his father, and he feels like his shadow is just behind him all the time, and he's just like, he's angry and fed up and frustrated, and also feels for Klaus, who just lost quite a bit as well. And he's just like, I don't know, my friend, whether you believe or not, this is hard there sometimes that it can look like, and I don't know what we should do next, really. I think I'll probably do things that just go for a walk in the park just to clear my head, kind of thing. Like probably the first thing.
Okay.
Do one of those and just kind of like think, you know, and speak to myself. People probably think I'm crazy as I'm walking around in quiet areas, kind of like talking to some with Jack and some with probably myself, answering my own questions, all kind of like combined. So it feels like, one of those people you will see and it's like, well, see, there is no, there is no Fonzie. He's definitely talking to himself.
As you return back, say that you had to sleep, then you had to walk, and as you come back, you see just about the enter the building complex, you do see Varen.
Ooh.
And they ask, what the fuck happened at the college?
Well,
I assume they come down, and that's where class is as well. You come in, as you know, you usher them in, and you go sit down at that at the table that you do your cult services at. Sitting down your seances, and you sit down to debrief.
I mean, I didn't tell Professor Frankenstein anything, so that's a win.
That's good.
Danke.
Just keep it that fucking way.
So, gold star for Klaus. But
No product for Klaus.
We accidentally killed somebody. We spent quite a bit of time doing a funeral.
That was kind of my.
Hang on, a civilian is dead. How did that happen?
That was an underestimation of someone's life strength. I just wanted to kind of like put him to sleep for a little, but I used Scarlet, and he was a bit too old, and it was a horrible thing. But you know, he probably will have had a heart attack on the next few days. That's probably what happened to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really bad.
The whole reason we do this is not for civilian casualties.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry, Baron. That was a stupid mistake. We tried to bury the body, but it didn't do it very well, and I think he was found in the morning.
Oh, I know. My contacts have in the authorities have told me.
There was more to it. I mean, I'm sure Klaus can
Like what?
fill you in with the thing with his...
Right, there was Ein Mann. Actually, we never really saw much of him. He had Ein Flaming Sword, which I believe he may have borrowed from one of the Pyremen. And then
Who is this, sorry?
Ein Mann. We do not know anything more. They were very sneaky, and they managed to get away. But they did help us. Very strong, very useful.
There was another faction at play.
I do not know. I suspect they seem to be acting alone. But they did help us. Yes, they were very interested in helping us on our way. I suspect we will see them again if they are available to film.
Yeah, they look.
Are they
very
aware of your
unusual.
business?
So we did straws on this, and so and look, I did everything I could to stay quiet. Okay, everything, but he just pried it out of me.
Yeah.
Pried what out of you?
Well, you know, it's a whole story, you know, but. He was very, very interested in helping. He seemed to be very unhappy with Professor Frankenstein. They seem to have some sort of previous knowledge of Professor
Potential friends, maybe.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
I was about to hit you, but then
Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
Okay.
I nearly did. But what was this person saying? But I mean, this sounds like it could turn out useful.
I called him LeBron, but I don't think we actually got to know. We did get a name. His name was Kin.
Keen, yeah, I have it written here. I was thinking, what is Keen in my notes, but you know, the nerves and all those things. Yes.
I mean,
yes,
you got the name in the last
Keen,
20 minutes.
yes,
Something. But yeah, and he goes, no, so where's this kid now?
He was a very shadowy figure. And therefore he went into the shadows. I do not know, I'm afraid. They seem to just disappear as quickly as they appeared.
Yeah. They were very unusual looking as well, like a very tall, like a statuesque almost, like a very white statue, and 7 feet tall. It was like almost like a giant.
7 feet.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the weird thing. When he vanished, we couldn't believe it. He was he probably was connected to the magic of the bleed and all these things. It's called magic, right? Actually, but with a K.
Bleed. Yeah, it's like with a K at the end. Yeah.
Okay.
Goes. Right. I think the situation is developing at exponential rate.
Yes. Too many magic.
What are the next steps? What else did you find out?
There is.
What are they planning?
There's a bomb. Same old, same old.
Another one?
Yes, of course. Don't interrupt. Let me finish. So we need to get down to the Shrive Lands. We're going to take the Science Mobile, probably. Incognito Science Mobile, and then we'll have some fun down there. Some laughs, some jokes, and see how it goes from there.
None of this is a joke.
Yeah.
That settles it. I'm coming with you.
Oh my god. But you can't see.
I mean, if she can see perfectly, it's just like.
Cocks the gun at your head. I can see perfectly.
I see. I may have misspoke.
Spins back, puts it back in the holster.
By the way, this is coming from a guy who is missing an eye. So.
yeah.
So Brenda was involved, secretary of Klaus, right?
She was.
And she kind of is part of the Pyre and the.
You had someone infiltrate.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you.
Oh, I'm definitely fucking coming now. Fuck.
Look,
you cannot be left alone. This is getting too serious. The situation is developing too much. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, but there was no way
Let's
of
get
going.
in the car.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. I just can't things quickly.
We are getting in that shit car of yours,
Okay.
and we are going to the Shrive Line. Now.
Okay. Yes, to the Science Mobile.
Okay.
Why are you saying it like that?
I must also always say it like that. It doesn't work if I don't do it.
What doesn't work?
The car doesn't work unless I say it. It's one of the many
I'm sure
quirks.
that's not how cars work.
It's one of the many quirks of the Science Mobile.
What were we going to say, Tibble?
We were thinking some kind of like not really a plan, but just an idea.
Okay.
I could just pretend to visit my father. Maybe
Oh.
the two of you could just spy around and snoop around.
The father that has tried to kill your circle.
Yes, but he
Including
cannot
you.
do it publicly like that. So I could just be like, hi, Daddy. I'm just here to, see how you are and kind of put things aside for a little.
You could say that you want to join them.
I mean, I have the
Are you
background,
fucking
but-
compromised as well as this dickhead? Who have you been talking to?
Nine. See, he is never compromised. I'm always compromised, but he is not. He's on our side.
Oh, just shut up.
don't
Just,
know if you
I'm
would
driving.
believe
I'm
me.
going to drive your fucking
Oh
car.
my god! It's
Oh.
gonna
Give me your
drive.
fucking keys.
I
Give
do
me your
hand them
fucking
over,
keys.
and I'm like, it's gonna drive so well. Oh nine. I drive with the parking brake halfway up.
Sits in the car. What the fuck? What? Why is it like that? Turns on the car, it backfires. What the fuck is that?
Pop, 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 pop. Yeah.
And you will, unless there's any final things before we start driving on our way.
Is there anything that we need to take with us? Is just what I'm thinking of.
I will say, and I'll say this now. For this point and the next assignment, next part of the final episode, how many gear slots do you have between yourselves at the moment? Because this will be your final
Yeah, I've kind
gear
of.
you will have.
technically I've done away with all the bits I had before, so I'm gonna say I don't know if the science mobile counts as a gear. If it does, then
it does in this moment. Yes, it's always going to be for you having a car. That's permanent.
Cool.
So you have 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're wanting the gear, pick now or forever hold your peace.
I'll just keep with the 3. My arcane text, the weapon, and the bleed detector lock at 3.
Okay.
So I have to pick my gear now.
If you want to take any gear, you can maybe obtain gear on the way, but if you want something specific, this is the last time you're going to be able to do it.
Okay. I think I'll take... I usually have some stuff like lab type equipment that I can use on the move. Not like literally on the move, but like that I have like to set up quickly.
Don't take it out of the car. Leave it in your pack.
There's stuff that's like there's smoke chemicals. And stuff coming off of all over the place. Yeah, it is dangerously unsafe.
Yes.
And I think I'll have to take a gun as well. So that'll be my 3 slots.
Don't mix and drive. Is that the name of the episode?
Yeah.
So. There was something in the back of my head I was going to say, but it doesn't matter. So, if you're happy with your selection of gear, or you want to obtain it as you go, that's fine. And we drive towards the Strive line, sorry. Takes a little while because it's on the other side of New Fair. You've mainly operated in the kind of west-southwest districts. All your past assignments have been relatively within districts next door to each other. This is the first time you're venturing further, going towards like the northeast, the territory. I mean, you have been kind of really far northeast, out in the Scarlet Woods, and obviously going through the steam, where the train station and everything is. So you've kind of passed through. But as you drive towards the drive line and eventually arrive, as I say, this is the district, the home of the Ascendancy.
This is where I grow up as well, right? Because my father's Sacred Heart Church. That's where we are going, I assume?
That's, I assume that's where Theobald wanted to go and check in with Daddy Dearest. So, as we enter, as I say, this is where religious figures and zealous ascendants have established their homes. Of course, we're talking about Pyre here, as we've been introduced to them. I live alongside the church. The Shrive line features elevated bridges crossing over bustling streets, connecting houses of worship, cemeteries, parks, and charitable institutions. All the kind of residential homes here, and this is no different to your home, which is in this district, are primarily owned and rented out by the Ascendancy, providing a mass source of taxless revenue for the church. Though most of the buildings here are older and display that kind of Gothic architectural design, many of the interiors of the Ascendancy's most prestigious churches are renovated with an Art Nouveau sensibility. Some members of the church are working to bring the church into the new century, but the Cardinal of Fairlands is a staunch advocate for tradition. This is just a kind of general bit of information in the society. If you want, any of you can roll focus. This is just for some little extra nuggets of the area.
Sure. 1 out of 2.
Okay. This is your first time here.
It's very nice.
4? That's a fair.
Mixed success. I mean, it's been a while for you, but you remember a bunch of things, not a lot of things, because last time you were here, you're probably a young child, maybe a teenager, but a young man, but left
PTSD,
after
too much pain.
What happened?
Much,
yes.
Yeah, lots of.
Your father was one of those kind of zealots. Very, very, very old school, very traditional. You'll remember the church as you pass the Church of the Holy Mother, the famous Tower Cathedral within the city that attracts visitors, both religious and secular. During the time of Allfair, the people of the Fairlands held particular regard for the Empress here, and an effort to convert those within the region that still practice alchemy. Then, since he highlighted the importance of their mother goddess, you'll also know of the sacred cemetery. The cemetery filled with new burials and graves, so old that some of them no longer have markers. These cemeteries have been here a long time, right? And a lot of the kind of newest stuff is back from the war, the Great War, where the cemeteries grew in size for obvious reasons, with the war with the otherwhere. And
I will imagine maybe my mother will be buried in the cemetery there.
Maybe not that cemetery. So somewhere more closer to you. There's a lot of cemeteries here.
Cool.
A lot of burials and stuff happen here because when you're doing like funeral service, like in modern day, you have funeral services. You may go to one of many religious factions and have your wherever burial rites are associated with that, and it's no different for this world of New Fairlands that we find ourselves in. And there's a huge, funnily enough, there's a lot of groundskeepers. Try not kill these ones around here. There's a lot of people who work here that maintain not just this cemetery, the cemeteries that adorn this district. And if you, Devolt, could roll me a focus roll, please. Or survey.
All the focus. Oh, that's a Candela on the guild there.
Fantastic. And I think that makes very thematical sense. As you know, coming around this corner is your childhood home. As you turn around the corner, it's almost like you never left. In the light, the high point of the sun, it's about midday now, at its highest. The chapel emerges like a half-remembered dream. Sunlight filters through, catching on the stained glass windows, and casting fractured rainbows across the cold stone floors that make up the path and the stairs leading up to the chapel and onto the street. The building seems to lean slightly. It's a pretty old chapel, especially after all these years you've been away. Its aged buttress and lynching-covered walls bowed with the weight of these decades. And Baron pulls on the handbrake, as when you're meant to do it.
Oh, that's how it works, right?
You see, like in a cinematic kind of like a thing, Tibble is kind of staring towards a wall on this face, the facade of this building, where it's so tiny, like a little window just there, that almost invisible on the back of the stairs. And in there, he sees himself just looking through that window as the rain falls down, and that's the punishment room, kind of like covered under the stairs. Ooh. That it was the room where he most pretty much stayed since his mother died. A lot there. So that's kind of like he's in a bit of a shock, that looking at it, until he just breaks the car. It's like, oh!
As you snap into this moment, we will snap over to a break, as that comes to the end of part one. Slightly shorter, but we will be making up a little bit for that in the next half to allow some time depending so how things roll.
Oh, very good.
So thank you so much for joining us at Rolly Grail Post 17. And we will see you the following week with the next installment. Follow, like, subscribe, and all that good jazz over on our Twitch and YouTube. And a little shout out to Rollers of Fate. Make sure you check those guys out as well. Cisco to the end there. And
Thank you. And my bird. That is
the bird.
also
That's
saying
the bird.
hello.
Also is there on Sundays. So
Does do
Yes.
some of the DMing as well.
Yeah,
pretty
it
a little
helps.
bit.
It
Yeah,
helps a
yeah.
lot,
It's been funny. We've had a Pirates. We're on a ship, and whenever Kira's, we play that as if that's a bit of talking shit to us. But with all that said,
Cool.
we'll see you next time.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Bye till then.